Hey everybody, CJ here, your local friendly technology addict, and this is the Tech Addict's Attic. Actually, this is the Tech Addict's front yard, but I'm going to keep the camera at this angle because I really don't want to give a whole bunch of information out over the internet. Now, if I were using my ham radio call sign or my real name, that would be a different story. I really wouldn't care. But I'm not paranoid, I just like my privacy. That's all. With all of 50 some odd subscribers, right? Anyway, so Dead Hard asked the question, how does the front-facing camera do? This is how it do. We are a little bit after sunset. All of that bright stuff out behind me, that's just twilight. And it really looks like my face is getting some really bad fill light. But the fact is, that's all my screen. That's the light from my screen lighting up my face. So even in low light, I think it would do all right, honestly. I was going to do a video in broad daylight, but then I realized, you know what, any camera is going to do good in broad daylight. For the most part, you don't have any issues with any current technology. Now, something from 10 years ago, yeah, that'd give you a little bit of a hassle, getting enough light to be able to pick out various details. But for the most part, this is twilight. The neighbors have their Christmas lights on, the indoor lights are on. Yeah, so it's actually getting pretty late in the day for doing a video outdoors. I'm honestly a little surprised that it's doing as well as it is. Like I said, in broad daylight it does great. There's no issue there. But right now, at twilight, here's some fast motion for you. Okay, so you can see if there's any pixelation in it. See how the hardware encoding does. But for the most part, I'm pleased with it. I think if I were overseas in the military, trying to get a video back with home, video chat, video call, something along those lines, or even just something to send in an email. Maybe there's no internet where you happen to be. I think the front-facing camera will do just fine in pretty much any light. I was going to do a video indoors, but I really don't have anywhere indoors that I can do a video like this, mainly because of background noise and YouTube copyright restrictions, because there's always something playing in the background on Pandora, and you know, if YouTube hears anything in the background, they're worse than the FCC on ham radio with music in the background, I tell you. But if it can identify what the music is, it'll say, oh, no, you're copyrighted, you're not allowed to have that video. And then the answer that they give you is, hey, you can superimpose some other video or some other audio onto your video, but if you're like me and you're talking, what good does that do? Because now your whole video is pointless. Anyway, I have to remember, even though I don't care what I look like, I've got to look at myself once in a while to make sure that I'm actually not having you look up my nose. You know what I mean? So you tell me, what do you think? You know, there's still a little bit of color in the sunset, not a whole lot, right? I don't want to give too much. I don't want to give like house numbers or anything like that, or away. Yep, I see a star. Actually, no, I think I see a planet. I think that's Mars I'm looking at. So Mars is visible, but I don't really see anything else yet. There's a jetliner. So that's an idea of how dark it is out here. And this is just the light of my screen lighting my face. Give you an idea. I think it would do all right. Alright? Okay. So anyway, that was silly. Listen, this will probably be the last video that I do. Pardon my manners here. This will be the last video I do before the new year. So I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Enjoy your holidays. I hope you've got some family to spend them with, and if not, hope you find a friend somewhere. And if you don't have a friend to spend it with, find a stranger. because you never know whose life you might improve, and it might even be yours. So whatever you do, don't spend the holidays alone, and I hope you have a good holiday. Until next year, my name is CJ. I'm your local friendly technology addict, wishing you a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the new year.